Hello guys, welcome to CS Tech Solution. Today's is learn in AWS DevOps. Today's is learn as a 3.1 is a Jenkins and the 3.1.1 is a basic Jenkins commands. And first is a start the Jenkins service as give the command as a sudo the systemctl and start as a Jenkins as to write and the examples as if the Jenkins is installed but is not running and this command to start a Jenkins services and show the image as a sudo the ctl systemctl and the start a Jenkins to as a start a services and as step 2 as a second command is stop a Jenkins services as a sudo and the systemctl and the stop as a Jenkins and as a examples as a used and you went to as a temporarily as stop Jenkins for as a maintenance and the as a give the commands like this and as a stop temporary in the Jenkins service in the maintenance. And step 3 is reset the Jenkins services as a sudo as a systemctl and reset a Jenkins and the as a same command has to write in this parts and after as the as after the changing the Jenkins configurations or as installing the plugins and restarting applying and as a changes and step as a fourth command is a check a Jenkins service status as write a sudo as a systemctl and the status and the Jenkins and examples is check the whether Jenkins is running as properly or the not as give this command as the same to write in this and output is Jenkins dot service and hyphen the Jenkins is continuous integration servers and as load colons loaded and counts inside slash lib slash system d slash system slash Jenkins dot services and counts close and the active columns and active so counts as a running says to show in this parts. And fifth command is view real-time Jenkins logs as sudo journal ctls and hyphen u and Jenkins and hyphen f is examples is used to monitor Jenkins activities and as troubleshoots errors in real time. So the output examples as MAR is a March and 09 is a date and the hours, minutes and the seconds has to give as 10 hours and colons and 15 minutes and colons as 23 seconds and the Ubuntu's and the Jenkins counts the 1 2 3 4 and the counts close and the colons is a Jenkins is fully up and as a running and other as 3.1 Jenkins inside 3.1.2 is a Jenkins CLI command as first as a list of all the jobs and as a definitions is this the command is display all the jobs as available in the Jenkins servers and as a give the commands is a java slash jars and Jenkins hyphen the CLI dot as a jars and slash s is the commons of all the command and after the http colon the double slash as a local host colon the 8080 and the list hyphen the jobs and output is show the job names as a project ones as a build apps and as a test pipelines. Second is triggers job as this command is start or as a trigger the specific Jenkins jobs from command lines and use the command as a java hyphen jar and Jenkins hyphen as a CLI dot as a jar and -s is a common command, and after s2 gives the http colon the double slash localhost colon the 8080 and as a build, and counts as a job names as to write, and output of the command as a start a build app is a 12, is a comment as to gives as a 12. Third is a delete the job, and this command is a remove the job from the Jenkins as permanently. So use the javas hyphen the jar and the Jenkins hyphen the CLI dot jar and hyphen the s, and after as a http colon the double slash as a localhost colon the 8080 and the delete hyphen a job and the job names has to write, and the output of examples and is a job, and the job names is a test pipelines and as a delete. So as a delete the job as permanently. As a fourth is enable the job, as this command is activates as disables Jenkins job, so it can run as against, and examples as javas and hyphen the jars and the Jenkins hyphen CLI dot jars and hyphen s is a commons, and after the http colon the double slash as a local host colon the 8080 and the enables hyphen the job and the job names is gives as a build up as to write as a things, so the output as a job as a build up is enabled. As a fifth command is disables a job, and this command is temporarily stops a job from running without deleting it, and the examples as a javas hyphen jar and Jenkins hyphen the CLI dot jars hyphen the s and the http colon the double slash localhost colon the IT and the disables hyphen the job and the job names has to write like a build up, so the output is job is built up is disabled. Sixth command is show the current users information. So this command is display the information of currently as logging the Jenkins users, and the examples as a javas hyphen the jars and the Jenkins hyphen the CLI dot jars hyphen the s and the https colon the double slash as the localhost colon the 8080 and the who and hyphen the am and hyphen as a ice command says to write, and the output as authenticated as colons as a admin and the authorities as a colons as authenticated. Thank you guys to watch the videos. Please subscribe the channel, on the notification and bell icon.